Hey everybody, it's Gunny. Just thought I'd do a quick video on how to beat the feeling of defeat. Many of us go through life and we run into obstacles and we have trouble getting over that wall, that barrier. So I'm going to give you 5 facts here, and I'm going to be real quick, nice little short Sunday video, and then we'll save the longer ones for during the week. Okay? So, are you facing obstacles in your path? I mean, are you right now up against the wall and beating your head up against it, and you just don't know what to do? When things get like that and they're real difficult, do you just feel done, defeated, beat up, it's over, knocked out? If you do, you're not alone. There's a lot of people who feel that way. But you'll find that many successful people don't know what the word defeated or defeat means. Do you listen to all those little nagging voices in your head that tell you can't do something? Or that you'll never really achieve anything? Do you tend to think in pessimistic terms when you're faced with a seemingly huge challenge? Or do you think of a challenge as an adventure and look at the challenge in an optimistic way? Do you believe you can do whatever it takes to achieve anything or something in particular? If you're somewhere in between and you're not sure, I've got some ideas for you coming up to deal with challenges that work against defeat. First thing, get rid of all the negative thoughts in your head. Be consistent. I'm always talking about consistency and persistence. Be consistent about throwing out negative thoughts. Replace them with a can-do attitude. I think yesterday I posted, or day before yesterday, I did a video on passion, and I mentioned that my grandmother once said to me when I was very, very, very young, never could do anything. You need to take that mentality on and carry on and be consistent about that. If you've ever encountered anyone who's consistently thinking negative thoughts, you'll find that those negative thoughts come to fruition. It's just the way, if you think positively, positive things are going to happen. If you think negatively, negative things are going to happen. What you put in, you put out. Again, I'll mention the whole subconscious conscious thing. When we are awake, we're only using 7% of our conscious brain. 93% is busy doing other tasks like helping us breathe, storing ideas and thoughts, memory, keeping our heart beating, things along those lines. We have the power within us to think and be positive. Develop it. Listen to self-help tapes. Read books, self-improvement books. I know my wife isn't a big reader, and I'm not either, but I want to better myself. And so in order to do that, I know that I've got to read. So I force myself to try to read at least one chapter in each of my self-help books every day. And when I burn through those books, I try to find another media, whether it be audio or visual, to give me that positive feedback, that growth, self-help that I need. Number 2, I know this is hard to understand or get, and a lot of this is a military thing for me, but you need to try to convince yourself that the word defeat, just take it right out of your vocabulary. Get in the mindset that you don't believe in defeat. You don't believe you'll ever be defeated. Pretend that there's no such thing as the word defeat. Marines adapt. We have a saying, we use adapt and overcome. We fall back, regroup, and push forward. And if you look at these things that are looking like they're going to be defeats to you, look at them as challenges that you're going to learn from, that you look forward to going through so that you can learn from them. Tell yourself whatever task or obstacle you face, you're going to conquer it. Get over it. You will win. If you're going to be a successful and worthy person, you've got to believe this in your heart. It's got to come from within you. Okay? Number 3. If you have someone in your life that's empowered, that is successful and is driven and does look at obstacles as learning opportunities and challenges and not as a defeat, study them. Watch them. See how they manage their life and the way they go about doing things and what they do. What traits or values does this person have that you can mimic? That's the whole thing. Successful is what successful does. You're not going to be successful if you don't mimic successful people. If you mimic unsuccessful people, you're going to be unsuccessful. Mimic successful people in your life. It really works. Okay? Number 4, instead of looking at a problem as a potential defeat, try looking at it as a question. And again, I go back to the whole learning experience thing. What can you learn by looking at this problem? Can you attempt to make something better by examining it and changing something? Adapt and overcome. Okay? It's a simple philosophy, people. If you just, maybe watch this video once a day for a week. And maybe 5 days, since there's 5 steps, watch it once for 5 days. And maybe each day you'll get a little something more out of it. I don't know, but something I'm sure will click. Let's go on to number 5. Act like a stern parent in your own life. Tell yourself you won't allow defeating practices to come from you or be within you. You just won't allow yourself to be defeated. Remind yourself that this isn't an option. Practice allowing success into your life. Use a mantra each morning and evening. Something like the following. I will only allow positive acts in my life. I do not believe in defeat and see my problems as chances to benefit, to move to an even more perfect life. Choose to live this mantra, and pretty soon you'll be empowered to overcome defeat in your life. Would you like to learn more about becoming empowered? Do you have dreams and desires you want to achieve? This is my passion. My passion is to help people. If you'd like to learn more, visit the web link posted above, www.socialmediabar.com/Semper Fidelis. Live the magnificent life you've deserved. You've had a great day. That's all I've got for you. And we'll talk again soon. Thanks.